Most cars are style items in one way or another. Some drivers choose a bold paint color even though it adds hundreds of dollars to the cost of a vehicle, while others drive around in a bouncy off-roader that will never set tire on a 2-track. Ideally, a car's form will match its function, as in the case of many an aggressively designed supercar. But in some cases, the form is all that matters. See a BMW i8 rolling down the street and you'll immediately take notice, especially if that i8 is the sharp-edged new roadster model. It's hard to think of a car on the road today that looks more like it was zapped out of a video game, Jumanji style. But the i8's plug-in powertrain can cash the checks written by its zany design. With 369 horsepower and an estimated 18 miles of all-electric range, the i8 can keep up with either the best sports cars or the best plug-ins on the market. But for drivers who value curb appeal and exclusivity above all else, none of that may matter. The big news for 2019 is that the i8 is now available as a roadster, with a folding fabric soft top and 2 seats instead of the 2+2 arrangement found in the coupe. BMW also tweaked the i8's plug-in powertrain to produce 12 extra horsepower and an estimated 3 extra miles of EV range, for a total of 369 horsepower and 18 miles of EV driving. There are 2 new exterior colors, e-copper and Donington Grey, and a new copper interior color scheme with leather and cloth upholstery and carbon fiber interior trim. BMW's iDrive 6.0 software now powers the i8's infotainment system. The i8's plug-in hybrid powertrain is fundamentally unchanged for 2019, but BMW has eked out 12 extra horsepower from the inline-3 and trio of electric motors for a total of 369 horsepower. Battery refinements have also led to an increase in EV range. BMW estimates 18 miles of range for 2019 models compared with 15 miles in earlier examples. The i8's 7.1 kWh battery pack can be recharged in 2.5 hours when connected to a 240-volt outlet. That time rises to 4.5 hours if only a 120-volt household outlet is available. During road trips or when venturing to places untouched by the electric car movement, the engine can recharge the battery. In sport mode, the engine directs power to the battery and can accomplish a full recharge surprisingly quickly. In Eco Pro and Comfort modes, the battery is charged only by regenerative braking, and recharging the battery takes much longer. Unlike the Tesla Model S, which has a unique charging system and requires an adapter to plug into public charging networks, the i8 uses the same standard plug that's found in Nissan Leafs and Chevrolet Volts, and it can be plugged in at any standard EV charging station. We haven't tested an i8 Roadster, nor any i8 with this year's horsepower bump, for that matter, so we can't say for sure whether the i8's performance will change in any way. What we can say with confidence is that none of this year's changes will allow the i8 to match up with its supercar rivals on the track. Requiring 4.0 seconds to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour, the i8 dwells comfortably in sports car territory. Acceleration is most impressive in sport mode, when the i8 uses the full power of the gasoline engine and electric motors to match up to the seat-of-the-pants feeling of other pedigreed sports cars. In e-drive mode, the electric-only power provides instant torque but can't match the speed a 0 to 60 miles per hour run we recorded with all 3 power sources and launch control engaged. Even in e-drive, the i8 will fire up the gas engine for brief periods if the accelerator is applied fully. The i8 suffers from the same feather-light steering that we've criticized in much of BMW's current lineup. While the steering is accurate and elicits quick responses, we do prefer more feedback, especially in a vehicle with sporting intentions. The Porsche 911 is our gold standard of steering effort and feel, and the i8's steering doesn't even live in the same zip code. Occupants are barely sitting a foot off the ground in the i8, but it's a surprisingly civil ride. Bumps in the road are felt, but never harshly. The chassis, constructed of carbon fiber and aluminum, keeps stray body motions in check and serves the double purpose of looking impressive when the dramatic scissor doors are open to expose the carbon fiber weave. With 0.95 grams of grip, the i8 lags behind the Acura NSX, the McLaren 570S, and the Porsche 911 Carrera, all of which manage 1.00 grams of stick or more.